Yes, and I'm calling about a letter that was dated the 4th of July. I didn't get it until after the date they said I should call back. I've since seen an email from Housing for Women about the same content in the letter, only this was briefer. Do you know anything about this email? Or the letter for that matter? Sorry? Did you not hear my name? I'll repeat it for you. It's Mary Lee Myers. What other information do you want to know? Sorry? Did you say spell my surname? Myers. Myers. Oh, yes. Okay. Yes, it is. But do you have any information on my journal? Because the last time I tried to do something on there was nothing on my journal. They sent me some information to try and get through. It wasn't going through. And also, please note that there was a time when whenever I tried to send email to Housing for Women, it did not go through. So I don't know how these things can be resolved. Yes, it's about mediation. But it's not mediation as how the letter and the email is stating it. Because Housing for Women has now reverted to putting the cart behind the horse or before the horse. And I don't know how to use a cart to drive a horse. Hmm. Can you answer the question if my data has been returned to the journal? Because I just said to you all the data was removed from my journal, and I contacted Housing for Women because they were restructuring, and I still wasn't able to do anything about it. And also to repeat, whenever I tried to send email to Housing for Women, whichever contact I tried to send it through, it never went through. So I don't know what is happening. No, I do have the correct details. Well, I'm telling you, it didn't go through. So I'm not going to argue on that, okay? I'm not here to argue. Well, you wasn't getting any from me, madam. It's not no, it's not about me doing anything wrong. It's the same way I don't know why my data was removed. And the same way this letter trying to address the mediation is being put the wrong way around. And all this started when Samantha Gibbs came on board, because I always resolve any issues I have with my neighbor. Try and find the letter that was dated April 2019. A catalog of events that was happening here, please. I don't want you to read the letter the same way when I contacted Samantha Gibbs and she was telling me foolishness because she whatever. I can read the letter. I got a written letter. Sorry? No, I did not ask you to read the letter because you're now treating me as if I cannot read by asking me to reading the letter to me. The same way how when I first contacted Samantha Gibbs, when a letter came through about threatening me with ASBO, and I contacted her and she was telling me it wasn't this date and I write the letter. Then I had to wait until she do what? What by the name? What's your name? Your name is what? Okay. And what position do you hold with Housing for Women? No, I asked you a question. You're skipping the question. What is your role in housing for women, please, Donna? You're doing what? Okay, at the moment, where is Trina Filbert? Is she still working with housing for women? She's not in the office today. Does she still work with housing for women? She does. And what is her role in housing for women? Because Samantha Gibbs brought a man to my door to introduce as my new housing officer. What is Trina Filbert's role in housing for women, please? Okay. And you would not know why Samantha Gibbs brought a man here to introduce to me as my housing officer, and she and the man tried to assault me. You would not be able to answer that question, Donna. Would you? But I've been living here since 2000. I got this place because of domestic violence. I never had a man. I have no problem with a man get me. But it's the fact that Samantha Gibbs brought a man to my door, came through with the keys that I gave Housing for Women to have access to the communal door, come knock on my door and then bring a man there. She and the man tried to assault me. Yeah? And when I said to her, when she knocked on the door and I said to her, shouldn't you have given me prior warning that you're coming? I don't have to. Okay, just for your information, Donna, I was the minute taker for the customer panel that was established and then they disbarred it. So I do right. Yeah. Mrs. Myers. Okay, so on whatever you have, it says Miss. I am Mrs. Myers. Get that clear. The same way you wipe, you people, not you specifically housing for women, wipe my content, my data from the journal. It's the same way I'm clarifying things. Okay, so you hang up. Thank you very much, Donna. Another coward. So yes, people, this is how housing for women address situation. They can't have a conversation to deal with whatever. So now I'm gonna put this out there, housing for women, and tag you in it. And let YouTube come tell me crap about whatever.